Texas for the March 3rd primary, Attorney General Ken Paxton urged dozens of his supporters at his rally in Allen to get to the polls so he can unseat four-term U.S. Senator John Cornyn. Paxton criticized Cornyn for seeking a fifth term after first being elected to this seat in 2002.
Can you name one great accomplishment of John Cornyn? Can anybody? You know, I have never had anybody give an answer to that.
Paxton said as Attorney General for 3 terms, he's been proud of his record fighting for Texas and against the Obama and Biden administrations.
Texans can't trust Ken Paxton.
Campaigning in Austin, Cornyn blasted Paxton and warned Republicans what would happen if Paxton becomes their party's nominee and faces either of the Democrats, Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett or State Representative James Talarico, in November.
If the Attorney General is at the top of the ballot, which is where the Senate race will be, we will have an Election Day massacre. Republicans up and down the ticket will pay the price of having an albatross like our corrupt Attorney General hung around their neck.
I told Paxton what Cornyn said about him and asked him for a response.
Well, here's what he said. The truth is Texans can't trust Ken Paxton.
First of all, he said the same thing about Donald Trump, said that he couldn't win. His day had passed. He's got nothing to run on. I'm very proud of my record, and I know that we can win. I've been attacked since I've been in this office, and I'm not surprised that John Cornyn's focused on personal things as opposed to talking about what he's accomplished.
Republican in the entire
Houston Congressman Wesley Hunt is also in this very contentious GOP primary. Hunt has previously called Cornyn a career politician, and in Dallas on Monday, he said the same thing about Paxton, who was first elected to the state legislature in 2002.
I've been in politics now for 3 years. I am not a career politician. Ken has been around politics for going on 30. He's a career politician. I think it's time for us to turn the page on career politicians.
You can make up a name for somebody. I'm just trying to represent the people of Texas.
In a University of Houston poll out last week, Paxton had 38%, Cornyn 31%, and Hunt had 17%. 12% were undecided. Their primary is widely expected to end in a runoff on May 26th.
Paxton wouldn't make any predictions, but he said he is the only Republican candidate who may be able to win outright and avoid a runoff. In Allen, Jack Fink, CBS News, Texas.